What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology, the not moving very fast action. Just kidding, this is the extended edition, spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Odin. His name is Barba. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Hades. His name is Stand and Deliver. Currently 1-0 in this best of 5 for the Legends of Tomorrow tournament. Third, fourth place match. The winner of this, eternal glory will be bestowed upon him. The loser of this will forever be known as the guy who could not come third in the Legends of Tomorrow tournament. That's what it is. That's what it will be, and that's what it forever will be. The map is Secluded Expanse. We do have Barba getting the first win with his Odin here on this on the first map on Watering Holes. Different map now, different times to be had. We've got some gazelle getting spawned over here, some berries getting spawned over here as well. Gazelle on this location. This map here is somewhat modified from its original version. Now, if you play this map on Vooply, you will notice that it is basically the same as Oasis, except without the Oasis. It has the same amount of hunt, it's got the same amount of gold mines, as kind of spawns, and it has the same amount of herdables. Now, what is changed here, it seems, is there's a little bit more hunt being added. So it's not really that low hunt style map. It's going to be more like a medium hunt map. You get access to what seems to be a couple of giraffe, a couple of gazelle, and a decent amount of zebra on your starting hunt. So pretty cool changes here for Extended Edition. And we'll see how it's all going to be playing out here. I love this sort of map, nice and open, nothing too crazy to like block the map in and cause super defensive play. And we'll see how it's all going to go. I'm not sure if this was done on purpose by Barbara. He's gone and killed off a whole bunch of different zebra. For those of you who are trying to learn this game or don't really know much about it and trying to work out like why people are doing different things, this is something that Greek players and Egyptian players should do. You kill off multiple different zebras, so then they get killed nice and close to the ox cart. But if you're playing Atlantean or you're playing Norse, you want to be killing only one zebra at a time. I see this sometimes in the YouTube chats being like, why does everyone kill so many? On Age of Empires 2, we try to kill one at a time. And it's like, yes, you are right. We try to avoid the villagers bumping into each other as much as possible. But yeah, for Greek and Egyptian, you want to get more resources faster with less villager bumping in, and for Norse and Atlantean, you want to get more income total because you don't need to worry about that because you have a movable ox cart. Anyways, let's jump in and say g'day to the kind folk over at Team Shadowfax.
Very, very nice.
Disqualify him. Off. Never mind. Isn't it a 644?
Little build order help. Let's jump over and check out what Chef Hades has got to say.
Is there any relics around you can pick up with Ajax? Oh yeah, that relic's great.
Got some relics on the map. I have horses here that's been spotted by Chef.
Yeah, take some of the ones off the zebras and put them on the golden wood. Put those under the wood. This is right there.
And there we go. That's what we've got. Some good advice there from from Chef Hades to grab this Eye of Horus. It's a huge ticket relic, extra 2 population for each town center, which can net you 6 extra population, which can effectively give you the win in the late game. It's just the only relics that are comparable to this one are relics like the speedy caravan relics, where if you have that one, effectively getting an extra, is it 20% move speed, means that every 5 caravans, you're effectively having an extra caravan. This game is struggling. As we see Classical Age coming through, Barba is getting himself Freya, and Stand and Deliver is going through Athena, and way too much lag indeed. It could be me, but I don't think it is. I can't say anything. Black Lotus is actually good as well, for sure. Well, it seems like someone's dropping out here. Up. Up. And we start again. Beauty. Well, I think we'll continue here. We'll see how the game's gonna see what's gonna happen here. Now the question is gonna be, what does Stand and Deliver do here? There are some pretty wild strategies for Greek against Odin, which involve like fast heroics, which it kind of looks like is what Stand and Deliver is actually going for here. He's got a lot of food in the bank, a lot of gold in the bank. And the idea of a fast heroic is to say, okay, what units are you building? Are you going raiding cavalry? Are you going Ulfsark? If you're going raiding cavalry, throw down some stables, make Prodromus. If you're going Ulfsark, throw down some military academies, make Hephaestus. If you're going for both of them, then you cry, but you cast Curse and you make Nemean Lines and live the dream nonetheless. This could be what Stand and Deliver is doing, is making his way up to the top side of the map there to jump onto those giraffe. Going to be a little bit of a funny one there. So you do see the Valkyrie wandering in here, getting some jabs. Jabbity jab jab. And there's the town center. A very delayed town center. Or I guess it is a fast second town center, but a delayed fast second town center nonetheless. But this is a really, really good town center. One way you can think about whether something is good or not is essentially how many resources are around it. And this town center has got the palm forests, the palm trees around it, but more importantly, it's got Hunt being the most valuable and a relatively close second gold mine. While this town center over here does have similarly palm trees and berry bushes and a gold mine. This one is obviously the better one, and Barba has spotted it going up, but the heroes are already out. We've got Chiron with the Relic going to be shooting down the Raven, a dead Raven there. There is a Minotaur already in, and the town center looks like it'll probably be getting up here, and then potentially an immediate Sentinels will get thrown down to get some extra damage onto this. There it goes. He only gets, unfortunately, 4 of the 5 Sentinels because it might have been getting blocked there on the palm trees. None of the units here dying for Barba, just getting out, and the villagers coming through. Let's jump in now and see what the reaction here from Shadowfax is going to be.
Oh.
What is the reaction?
Yeah, I think we might just have to grab a second town center here.
The forward?
Go heroic first, and then we're going to
Okay.
grab a second town center. Because we can't really push this town center with sentinels. But we would like to get to her scales.
And there it is, guys. That is the strat. That's so very true. Shadowfax reading the situation perfectly there. One of the big advantages that you're going to get over your opponent as Norse is getting to those heroic age units, getting the Huskar out, getting the Bogsviger out. So getting there first is so vitally important. Getting the town center afterwards is fine. And you just do an ordering thing. Click up and then get the town center. The resources are actually going to match up very nicely here as he is just about to click up. There he goes. Skadi coming down. Town center will come down after it. No problems. Slightly behind on the resources, but with Skadi is going to have a really, really big advantage here. Let's jump in and see what Stand and Deliver and Chef Hades are talking about.
He's probably going to go for his forward TC as well, yeah. Try to go harass it with, yep. Where's your Chiron at? Move your hoplites over there. You got to, yeah, if you're going to have hoplites because they're so slow, you just have to sit them on a resource instead of trying to chase the raiders around.
Some really, really clutch information there. Super, super true. If you're trying to defend with your hoplites against speedy raiding cavalry, you just have to leave them on one resource and just say, well, that's that. So you see the town center trying to come up here for Barba, but he's kind of being caught out here. The Minotaur coming in. Nice micro from Barba, immediately jumping onto that Minotaur, but the heroes are here and they're doing a ton of damage. The Hephaestus needs to get that Minotaur down, and he does get a good couple of hits in, and that means that Stands and Deliver is going to try and retreat now away from this one. He's possibly going to be able to catch out the rest of that Minotaur. We do have the Frost Giant coming through as well, and then the Town Center will continue to come up. And I'm sure that Barba is going to start thinking about getting himself a whole bunch of wood economy here. He can just start making nothing but dwarfs if he likes. These villages over here could go onto wood, and he can go in to Bogsviger, Huskal, and really live the dream here. Or even better yet, against those hoplites, he can just go throwing Axeman Bogsviger at this point before he needs to worry about even getting anything else out. So we'll see if that's something he's going to do as the walls are starting to come down. Stand and Deliver in a much, much better position now, though, than in last game, as not many villages have been taken down. In fact, 20 villager lead right now for the Greek player doesn't often mean a whole lot, if I'm completely honest. The Odin economy tends to be very, very huge, especially not having to really get wood income. So you don't have to worry about that slow food income coming through for farms and stuff, but we'll see how it's all going to go. The Valkyrie wandering through, just checking everything out. Farms starting to come down for Stand and Deliver. As we see the raiding cavalry spotting these walls over here, he's going to have to take those down. And we'll see how that's going to go. So we still haven't seen a hill fort get thrown down just yet. I would like to see hill forts getting placed onto secondary gold mines, but this could just be a market getting thrown up in the corner and a greedy, very fast Mythic Age as well, but not playing it safe. Get the hill fort down. Absolutely love it. Controlling this gold mine. He does have dwarves over on this gold mine over here, but as both players 95 of 100, 95 of 100 population, there's not a lot of room for movement here. One thing that I would really like, and this is from all Greek players, is a bigger usage of the Pegasus. Getting your Pegasus out and sitting on gold mines, moving around and making sure you know where your opponent's resources are at all times seems to be something that is super valuable and super underutilized. Maybe we'll start seeing that in the future when people realize how bloody broken it is. As the villagers make their way over here onto this hunt. Still eating hunt at 11 minutes, 55 seconds. This is Odin for you, ladies and gentlemen. With that great hunt, you get a ton of it. Stand and Deliver coming back. I am pretty surprised to see Stand and Deliver going this heavy in onto hoplites when he's got the Hades Archer bonus. But he's currently just going to be playing nice, safe, and defensively. And to me, villagers making their way over onto this gold mine. The raiding cavalry are already waiting here as more houses getting thrown down. He doesn't even have to do anything. These raiders will immediately start hitting the villagers, and maybe the villagers will run. Maybe they'll start deciding to fight there. The hoplites will take a long time to get over here, and we'll see. Yes, he does go for the shanking, but this is going to be another couple of villagers potentially going down. Not just yet. They're going to jump over onto the gold mine. Nice control there from Barba to do that, and we will be seeing the Toxotes getting over here to just say, look, back off. It's going to be fine. And now look at this Barba going Mythic Age. He's got less villagers by a lot, but He's able to get to the Mythic Age first, and I imagine this is going to be a tier here because the potential for a Ragnarok is very, very low, I would say. And knowing modern Norse play, and especially knowing Shadowfax, he's going to say go tier, and the Fimble Winter is going to get you that economic advantage back that you've been losing here. But all that being said, there's still going to be a potential for a Mythic Age from our Hades player to go Artemis here and really, really hurt the Odin. So spamming a whole bunch of buildings around this town center is going to be very important, as the villagers are still trying to come out. A little bit of problems here as the farm's coming out. He does have himself the berry bushes over here and over here, so still lots of food on the map as the Toxotes coming through. We've got the Frost Giant going to immediately hit that Nemean line. No, it doesn't. There's the curse onto this position here, potentially trying to force some sort of defensive frost, but like there is so much population over here of medium hoplites. He's got himself 16 medium hoplites here. That is 32 population worth of hoplites, plus the 2 from the Chiron as well. So 34 population just chasing 10 population worth of raiders. Not only that, the raiders are going to probably try and get out of here. There's no real exit route just yet, as that Mythic Age is coming through very, very fast. Still not getting this town center down. This one is very important. And I don't know if I like this here. This is maybe too slow for a Norse against a Greek. I mean, maybe there is a way in which Norse wins the late game against Hades, but it's tough. It's very tough. But on an open map like this, it's probably a possibility. We do see a stray Longhouse getting dropped down over here. Toxotes coming in. We do have a nice Fimble Winter spawn here from Barba, as he's going to be hitting all of these different locations here, here, and here. And while this is going on, I wonder what these guys are saying at this point. So we're going to jump in and check in on Shadowfax.
On your forward town center, going to tank the earthquake. Fight that army. The walls. Leave 2 units making the hill fort. Heavy infantry. That's too late.
Right, we'll jump over to the other guys.
Favor for Forge of Olympus. Yeah, you have too many on wood. Just put a bunch of them to pray. Watch your army in the front. And buy heavy infantry as well. And drop a couple more armories.
So we do have our Hades player gearing up for some Hephaestus action here, getting himself the extra armories, getting that favorite income to get himself Forge of Olympus, whereas Shadowfax, I'm not sure exactly what his plan is here. He's hit the Fimble Winter. He's got the equality of village account now. He's getting himself the 3rd town center. Realistically, the big weakness in in Stand and Deliver's position here is this town center, and this is the position where Barba should be attacking and should be putting pressure on. If he waits too long, the Hades player is going to have a huge advantage, and he still has Frost, so he can come in, he can Frost this army, take this town center, and try and hold it. We are seeing the raiding cavalry coming from the top side, the rest of this army coming in on the bottom, going to be hitting the Nemean line. He's getting himself champion infantry already, but pulling back his army for whatever reason here as we see these villages getting taken out very, very fast. And there is the Frost we were talking about, dropping down a hill fort straight away onto this position here. 2 hill forts, actually. How long does it take for these to get thrown up? 91 seconds with 1 unit, so all of these units extra should be enough to get 2 hill forts down, and then he might be able to hold on to this position. But this does not spell the end of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. The Hades player in this position can get all of those upgrades to come in. Where is my production? You get all of those upgrades. He's getting himself them coming in very, very fast here. Where's the armory? He's gotten himself Forge of Olympus already. 75, 75, 75, 75. So very cheap at this point. And he does have a restoration to hold this afterwards. Fortunately, having just a little bit of lag here. But we'll see how this is all going to go. And there's the preemptive restoration. I haven't seen it get used that early before, and he is going to attempt to retreat out of here, keeping his units alive, give up the town center, and hopefully try and push back off of 2 town centers with the iron upgrade advantage, as that seems to be the only real way forward here. And we see the town center get taken down. LC upgrades going to bronze shields now through for Barba. This is a big issue as well. Barba can still get his armor upgrades going if he wants here. If we take a look at that production tab, he's also getting himself Hunter's Axe, the extra 20% bonus damage for throwing axemen. And if we go back to this tab, it is 160 versus 144 population. So Barba's already got himself fortified towns and he's grabbing gold in the middle of the map. We've got a stray Colossus wandering across the map. Now, normally I would say these sorts of side raids are really, really good. But in this specific instance, when you've got a coach telling you what to do, he is 100% consistently staring at the map. I know this from experience. So it's super important. This just doesn't do too much, basically, because you'll see that Shadowfax will say, what's that blue dot? What's that blue dot? Let's go and see how long it takes for that to happen.
Is not going to the fight. One of your starting hill forts is not going to the fight. That one. Just pull back to your hill forts for now. Oh, he's going to get one of them.
I stand corrected. This is
Alright, get the food upgrade,
OP.
Winter Harvest.
So OP.
Make a couple more caravans, and then we're just going to...
Jump over the other guys. He doesn't notice.
Find the upgrades. Buy food if you have to. You have the final farming upgrade.
Oh, he's noticed. He's noticed. And Barba's just got this huge army right now, but he's not. He needs to focus on getting this town center. The longer he waits, the more chance he's giving for Stanton to get to a pretty disgusting point armory-wise. As you can see, he's slowly but surely getting them up. And this Colossus, here looks like it's actually potentially going to take the town center down. We see some more Ulfsarks getting converted. You should have something attacking the Colossus. One Ulfsark attacking this would do a lot more damage than it would be helping repair. That is for sure here. So you do see that I think one of those hill forts was potentially deleted there. Or killed. Not sure how it was killed. Barba going to throw up another hill fort on this position nonetheless. And the town center goes down. And this could be Stanton Delivers go time. He needs to get out some siege, which he does have. He's got the armory upgrades advantage by just a little bit here, and he's going to be getting more and more, I would assume. Take a look. We see him getting full iron, just about to pop in iron armor. Definitely the better of the upgrades to go for early. And he is choosing to go here as Barba is definitely on the defensive. He's trying to get this town center up with 10 population. So any population, so he's down 10 population on the front. We are seeing these Petropolis trying to push through, but it's just not enough just yet, as all of those champion Hephaestus getting taken down. I don't know why we're seeing Petropolis here pushing forward. Standard Deliver could go for some towers here if he so chose, but not happening just yet. He's just waiting it out and seeing what he can do here, I think. Well, Town Center just about to come back up. We've got the Great Jarl wandering forward. There's even more population not on the front. I'm very surprised that Stand and Deliver has not managed to push through this just yet. He's Petropolis going to be able to take down the hill forts very, very fast now that he's got 4 of them. Now he's getting himself siege engineers as well, so they're going to start cleaning buildings very, very quickly. Now we see watchtowers getting thrown down here as well, and this is 100% what Chef Hades has been attempting to get Stand to Deliver to do, to get into this position. This game is like 2 town center, get to Hephaestus, get to 3 town centers. If we get there, we win, is the general idea here. And Shadowfax has got to know that he needs Barba to figure something else out. He's got to find a different game plan. Hill forts over here, baluster onto this town center could be the best way forward here. Allowing this town center to get up seems to be the only decent path here, as we're seeing great Jarls getting built against this army. While it's not a bad idea because there's no hoplites here, it's still going to be a bit of a mess to push through, as the upgrades just are significantly favoring the Hades player Stand and Deliver at this point. Let's jump back in and see what Shadowfax is saying.
Food and get champion cow.
I already read it.
Good. Also key frost giants and get the frost giant upgrade. Get the caravan upgrade as well if you haven't. We'll punish those catapults. This is gonna go late game probably, which means we've got to keep fighting. So we don't want them to go Titan. And I think we need
team there. That's actually some good advice from Shadowfax.
Yeah, you need way more barracks, way more barracks.
He's got so many resources in the back, just telling him to get those barracks down so that he can spend them and defend here at this point.
Alright, there you go. You have all eco ups, right?
Just making sure that those little things that you forget about, just get caught up on. Things like dropping more military buildings, making sure you have all your economic upgrades. Shadowfax rightly saying, look, the only real, well, not the only way we lose, but a significantly difficult thing to stop for Norse is that Titan. So you have to keep fighting, you have to keep forcing the units out, which makes things really, really tough. And see Barba retreating back here. He's got himself full champion upgrades, but so too does the Hades player. And I think that at this point now, Stand and Deliver simply just needs to start moving forward. There is a significant problem that could arise here for Stand and Deliver in that gold mines are a little bit scarce, but he does have a nice gold mine here that he can grab a little bit later as these villagers are pulling back. We see some walls getting attempted to throw up over here so he can potentially get in onto this location here, but the army's still pushing forward. Now we've got full hoplites against full cav, so you have to change this. You can no longer keep going cav. Bogsviger, throwing axemen, Huskal, all of these types of units are good against the Hades. And now the Hades is not only he's got the siege out, but he's also got the Perseus out to deal with the frost giant, which can stop that Heliopolis from moving. Very, very smart here from Stand and Deliver, but he needs to micro it just a little bit to pick off that frost giant, which he does do nicely there, taking that one down. We will be seeing the hill fort getting picked off here. The Jarl trying to run around the corner there to take the Heliopolis down. We're getting some side builds getting thrown up by Barba, but the walls are already up for Stand and Deliver, so it's hard to push through them. He's already got fortified walls to boot here. As the Heliopolis and Petropoli able to push to yet another building of Barba, and the steamroll is evident here as this army of Stand and Deliver just does not drop. It does not fall. Having iron upgrades is so gigantic in these fights. Every little bit extra armor you get matters so much. You can see bronze versus iron. It's only a 10% difference, but it's big nonetheless, as the Metropolis out in the middle of the map getting a little bit punished there. No walls up for him just yet. So we see the Frost Giants coming through, getting taken down by the Achilles, but one final Heliopolis getting a lot of value out of it actually at 4 HP, but it will end up going down as this other Metropolis continuing to push forward. We've got a fortress getting thrown up here by Stand and Deliver as all chaos has mounted. We've got 145 of 160 population. Barba, he's got the resources, but does not have the production here, it would seem, to make anything really work. And in that moment, Barba deciding to tap out. Stand and Deliver manages to equalize the series. It's a best of 5 series, so going to game number 3, meaning both players have still got that extra life remaining. A really, really nice play here from Stand and Deliver, able to just defend for the entirety of the game until he gets that Hephaestus power spike and then makes a real big push through and deals with Barba's Odin in this game very, very nicely. Let's jump in and see what these players have got to say. We'll jump in and say good day to Chef Hades. Well, well, well. If it's not the victors of game 2, how do you guys feel? Very nice game played then.
It had to happen. I mean, you know, we gave you a promise that we're gonna destroy them. So,
well, yes, both players. You both told me your game plans, and it seems like you've both come with at least somewhat of something to back that game plan up. So, GG, well played. What's the plan for next game? Going to keep going with more of the same, more Hades to take down the Odin, or have we got some sneaky pocket picks up the sleeves?
I mean, we got a little surprise in our pockets, but I don't know if it's worth bringing it out.
I see. Keep your cards close then. Well, congrats. We'll get the next game going real shortly. Just going to go say g'day to Barba and give him some commiserations for the loss. And yes, congrats. We'll see you in the next game. Well. Game was a tough loss, guys. It's always tough, like feeling like you're in head, playing it really nicely for the entirety of the game, just to fall to the might of Hephaestus. What was happening, guys? What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently
I
I don't know how to farm, I guess.
Yes, farming is important. Well, you had the position, right? You had the position on that 4th town center. You just didn't ever get that opportunity to throw it up. And then all of the fighting was allowing the Hephaestus tech to kick in. And by the time full iron came in, you're just too far behind on tech to really fight like a head-on-head battle. And it's just crumbled from there. It was close. You almost got it up, but... or almost attempted to get it up. That was an opportunity, but never managed to. GG nonetheless, right?
GG.
You're going to change things up next game, or what's the more Odin? Any secrets up your sleeves?
We'll see which shadow things.
50-50 on kick-ass strategy. Maybe need to keep at it. Keep the
kick-ass strategy going. I like it. All right, guys, we'll get the next game going real shortly.